All right, we're here with Ken Bevel. We're excited because he's doing so much. I mean, you've seen him everywhere. If you grew up with the Kendricks, you know that he was in so many of their films, and he's a pastor at Sherwood. I thank you so much for stopping by tonight.
I'm so grateful to be here. Just grateful to see what the Lord is doing tonight. This is going to be awesome.
So, we followed you with the whole Kendrick, everything that they've done. What makes this movie a little different?
This hits right at the heart of the church, discipleship. How we're reaching people with the gospel, and not only reaching them, but walking them through the gospel. So we're so grateful to see how the Lord is going to use this around the world for his kingdom.
It's so important because we've touched on prayer, we've touched on fatherhood, but if it doesn't get passed down, and I think we sometimes forget that that's the one command he gave before he left, right?
Absolutely. When we go back to the great commandment, what Jesus told us to do, we have to be, as Christians, busy doing the work that he's called us to do. And when we touched on those other issues, it all falls back to this, discipleship. Everything falls back to this. Your sons and daughters, husband, relationships, all falls back to discipleship.
So what would you leave with our viewing audience that they need to do in terms of supporting this film, even in prayer? What need to be the prayer points for this?
Okay, for prayer points, I need them to pray for 3 people. Single moms. We got a lot of single moms in our community, and they are hurting, and they were trying to disciple their children, and so we need single moms. Next, men that are in the church. Men knowing that if they are in the church, they need to be discipling other young men, and then also young men. Young men coming to know Christ and then getting another older man to disciple them.
I know a lot of y'all are saying, well, what about me? What about me? When Satan comes, he comes for the head.
That's right.
So we have got to put more prayer around the men of God, because when they fall, the whole family falls. When they fall, the whole nation falls. So I'm so glad that you made those prayer points, and thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Right, we just saw the screening of The Forge, and these men were in it. This is your son.
Yeah, this is KJ, my son.
KJ, you were in it, correct?
Yes.
What was that like for you?
It was a good experience getting to meet all the guys and really being poured into by most of the other men that are in there. And it's in theaters now if you want to go see it, and it's very good. It'll encourage you to go out and help other people.
So what are you getting from Dad that you saw show up in that film?
Well, for my dad, he was acting in that film. He acts like that to me every day, and he's really poured into me and been an instrumental part of my life.
That's awesome. Yeah, somebody said to Cameron, that was a great role. I said, that was not a role. That was not a role. What was it like seeing your son in those moments?
Incredibly proud of him. Grateful for the man he's becoming. Grateful for how God is using him for the kingdom. And just grateful that he's my son. And I can't tell him enough. Every night I tell him I love him. But I'm just grateful for him, just seeing how he's growing. And just be able to participate in this together and allow him to see how the Lord's using it. So I'm grateful for him.
So you've seen Dad in all the movies that he's been in. Is this the first time that you were in it with him?
No, this is actually not the first time I was in it with him.
This is a surprise, yes.
In the Courageous movie, I was the baby that was in the...
Please be quiet. No way. You little baby.
Look at God.
Look at God. How beautiful is that? Wow. Oh, fun fact.
So the Lord has been using this for a long time, and just to see it here is just incredible. Yes.
So I don't have anything else to say. That just really blessed my night. Look at you. Do you want to be an actor as you grow?
As God guides me, I don't really know if he wants me to do that yet, but if he shows me more signs that I need to do that, I'll continue to pursue it.
Love it. Love it. This is what discipleship looks like. It's not a role. This was not a character. This is real life on and off screen. Thank y'all so much. Go see The Forge. It's worth it.